Shoe fly, don't bother me. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Yeah, that's for you, El Garrick. I got more important things to do than to worry about you and your drama. So, anyways, with that said, let's focus on some gaming. Alright, as some of you know, I'm doing a Palladium Fantasy game. I have a few people interested, and so since a couple of them are not familiar with the system or creating characters, I will give a brief rundown of things in a couple of videos. This one will be what I recommend starting out before you really dive into creating a character. Number one, I think it's important to come up with a character concept. So try to get an idea of what type of character you would want to play, what you think would be fun, and that's where you should really start, just with a character concept. Now with that said, since it's Palladium Fantasy and it is a set world, I think you should read the world overview first, starting at 282, right here, and it tells you about the different parts of the Palladium world. And I think you should read a few pages of that. Okay. There's the big map of the world. You can find that all over the internet. It's, the Palladium world. Palladium Fantasy world. So, read those couple pages. It's got a brief little bit about everything. We're going to take place in the Balgor Wastelands and the Timuro Kingdom area. So those are important. Those are near Mount Nimro and the Old Kingdom and Old Kingdom Mountains. And then read up a little bit on the Eastern Territory and Western Empire, because all of that's kind of that region. So let me show you on the big map real quick where all that is. The Balgor Wastelands are right here. Okay. The Old Kingdom's right there. This is all the Eastern Territories. This is the Western Empire. So I really want the focus of the game to be in that area. Okay, so try to read up on that if you can. It's only a few pages. They're real short paragraphs. So, yeah. So anyways, with that said, you come up with your character concept. Read briefly about the world, starting on page 282. And then here is your creating a character. Now, this is where people get kind of annoyed with Palladium in general. And if you're familiar with it, then it shouldn't be a problem. They always do this. Step 1, the 8 attributes and bonuses. Well, that doesn't work for the Palladium Fantasy setting, because you can't do that without knowing what race you are, because each race has different dice rolled for different attributes. So you can't do that yet. So I say you take step 4, selecting a race, and you make that number 1. So select a race and roll up your 8 attributes. Okay. Hit points and SDC you can't determine either, because you need your OCC. So that's where you pick your OCC, and then you determine your hit points and SDC. Now that you have that, you can start doing your skills, your equipment and money, which are all under your OCC. And if you choose to, you can do your background. Okay? So that's how I would do it. I would select my race 1, roll up my attributes, select my OCC, and determine the rest of your hit points, SDC, your skills, and the equipment, money, and then if you want, do your background. I recommend doing your background. But anyways, so that's kind of the brief overview of what you're going to do. Now in my next video, I'll go more in depth in selecting a race, and I will also go over your attributes. Okay? So yeah, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment. And if you don't have this book, I strongly advise picking it up. It's $25 brand new. You can find it online probably for $20 on eBay or Amazon. Go pick it up. It's worth a shot. Bye.